Nous voici maintenant à la deuxième partie et les quelques points parmi d'autres concernant Barack Obama en rapport avec l'homme que l'on décrit dans la Bible comme étant l'Antéchrist. La première partie relatait le nombre 666 associé à Barack Hussein Obama et la bête dans Apocalypse 13-18. Nous avons ensuite traduit en hébreu la citation de Jésus dans l'Évangile de Luc qui pourrait vouloir dire que Satan est Barack Obama. Troisièmement, les anomalies montrant que le certificat de naissance d'Obama est faux. Nous avons aussi montré les preuves que Michelle Obama est un homme. Pour finir avec l'évolution du point de vue d'Obama sur le mariage gay et la mention de plusieurs autres faits très intéressants. Voici d'autres faits concernant le président des États-Unis, car il n'y a rien de mal d'être informé. Le pasteur prédicateur afro-américain Jeremiah A. Wright Jr. arrangeait des mariages homosexuels entre les membres de l'Église du Christ de Chicago. Le 3 octobre 1992, Barack Obama et Michael LaVaughn Robinson, connu maintenant sous le nom de Michelle Robinson Obama, ont été unis par le mariage sous l'entremise de pasteur Jeremiah. Le 23 mai 2013, le journaliste, rédacteur d'investigations d'espionnage et écrivain Wayne Madsen a révélé qu'Obama était membre d'un club gay de Chicago. Ce journaliste rapportait également les relations sexuelles qu'Obama avait eues avec le politicien homosexuel Donald Young et chef de chorale de l'Église unie du Christ de Chicago, laquelle Obama a été membre pendant 20 ans. Cette Église enseignait la théologie de la libération noire. Elle fut, en 1973, la première Église protestante aux États-Unis à ordonner au ministère pastoral un homosexuel. La relation entre Donald Young et Barack Obama a été confirmée par Larry Sinclair, que l'on voit ici, lorsqu'il était plus jeune. Il prétend avoir lui-même eu 2 rencontres sexuelles et avoir consommé de la cocaïne avec le sénateur Obama. Écoutons-le.
Good afternoon. My name is Larry Sinclair. I'm a former recreational drug user, drug trafficker, and I'm a convicted felon for crimes of forgery, bad checks, and theft by check. But I'm also an American citizen. I love this country, and I cannot stay silent regarding Barack Obama, knowing what I know. Today I will discharge my obligation as a citizen to witness this knowledge to you and raise questions for others to investigate and consider. I'm going to briefly describe my background and experiences with Senator Obama. In 1999, what appears to me to be a coordinated effort to discredit me, and finally a list of questions. After this brief statement, I will take and try to answer any reasonable questions. On November 5th, 1999, I hired the services of 5-Star Limousine. Excuse me. I had hired them both for November 5th and November 6th of 1999. On November 6, 1999, I asked the limo driver, whose name I now reveal for the first time, Jagir Paramit Mutani, if he knew anyone who would like to socialize and show me Chicago. Mr. Mutani understood that I was looking for someone who knew Chicago and would enjoy socializing. Mr. Mutani said he knew someone who was a friend of his. On November 6, 1999, after picking me up at the hotel in Gurnee, and this is significant, Mr. Mutani used his cell phone to make a call. That call was made to then Illinois State Senator Barack Obama to set up an introduction between myself and Senator Obama. Upon arriving at the bar and exiting the limo, Senator Obama was standing next to Mr. Mutani, and I was introduced to Senator Obama by name. I mentioned I could use a line or two to wake up. Senator Obama asked me if I was referring to coke, and I stated I was. After stating I was, Obama stated he could purchase cocaine for me and then made a telephone call. This too was significant, from a cell phone to a presently unknown individual, during which Senator Obama arranged the cocaine purchase. Senator Obama and I then departed the bar in my limousine and proceeded to an unknown location where Senator Obama exited the limousine with $250, which was provided to him by me. returned a short while later with an 8-ball of cocaine, which he gave to me. I did ingest a couple of lines of cocaine, and shortly thereafter, Senator Obama produced a glass cylinder pipe and packet of crack cocaine from his pocket. Obama then smoked the crack cocaine. I performed fellatio on Senator Obama in the limousine during the time Senator Obama was smoking crack cocaine, after which I had the driver take me to my hotel, the Comfort Suites, Gurnee, Illinois. The following day, November 7th, 1999, Senator Obama appeared at my hotel room, unannounced, uninvited, where we again ingested cocaine and I again performed fellatio on Senator Obama. Significantly, both the driver's telephone call to Senator Obama and his call to the drug dealer should appear on the driver's and Senator Obama's cell phone billing statements. In the fall of 2007, September 2007, I contacted the presidential campaign of Barack Obama to request solely that Senator Obama publicly correct his stated drug use record to reflect his use of crack cocaine with me in November of 1999. When I made the first contact, I left with the presidential campaign of Senator Obama a telephone number for the campaign to return my call. The first number I provided was a Texas cell phone number. From the period of Labor Day weekend 2007 through November 18th of 2007, I did provide a total of 4 different callback numbers to the Obama campaign. As I had moved and I had changed the numbers to reflect locally my place of residence at the time. In late September to early October, I lost my place here. In late September to early October 2007, I received a call from a male who identified himself as a Mr. Young, stating he was calling in regards to calls I had made to the Obama campaign. This first call was in fact an attempt by Mr. Young to obtain from me the identities of anyone I had contacted concerning my 1999 allegations against Senator Obama. The first call shocked me in that this Mr. Young asked me why I had not asked Senator Obama to disclose the sexual encounters I had with Mr. Obama in 1999. I was shocked as I had never mentioned to the campaign or anyone working for the campaign any sexual encounters, as my call was prompted by drug allegations only. The call ended with Mr. Young stating I would hear from someone in a few days. In mid to late October 2007, I received a second call from this Mr. Young, at which time I clearly became aware that this individual was personally involved with Senator Obama rather than just an employee of his campaign. The tone of the conversation had a sexual nature. Mr. Young did not once advise me how he obtained my phone number, which by this time had now changed to a Delaware number. In late October 2007, I received a text message from the gentleman identified as Mr. Young, in which he stated he was intimately involved with Senator Obama and that Obama was discussing with him and his pastor how to publicly acknowledge Senator Obama's drug use in 1999, and that Obama wanted to be sure I had not discussed the sexual encounters or drug incidents with any media at that time. In mid to late November 2007, in another text message from Mr. Young, he advised me that Senator Obama will publicly correct his statement as to the last time he used drugs, and I did not need to concern myself with publicly disclosing it myself. The last contact I had with Mr. Young was in early December 2007, when he made it clear to me that Senator Obama had no intentions of publicly acknowledging his 1999 use of crack cocaine, and that Mr. Young was in fact doing nothing more than milking information from me for Senator Obama's use. I later learned that A. Donald Young, the choir director of Reverend Wright's Trinity United Church of Christ, Obama's now former church, and who was openly homosexual, learned that he was murdered on December 23rd of 2007.
Donald Young a été retrouvé mort d'une balle de revolver le 23 décembre 2007. La mère de Donald Young était aussi membre de l'Église. Elle a déclaré que les personnes qui protégeaient Obama au sommet primaire présidentiel démocratique en 2007 ont assassiné son fils à cause des révélations sexuelles rendues publiques. À la fin de l'année 2007, pendant l'ascension du Parti démocratique d'Obama, 3 hommes sont morts sur une période d'1 mois et demi. Une autre controverse entourant Obama serait qu'il soit musulman. Eh bien, c'est fort possible. Son nom en entier est Barack Hussein Obama. Hussein est un nom fréquemment utilisé au Moyen-Orient, en particulier chez les musulmans chiites, à cause de la popularité de Hussein bin Ali, le petit-fils de Mahomet. L'anneau qu'Obama a porté pendant plus de 30 ans est orné de la première partie de la déclaration islamique de la foi, la Shahada, qui dit qu'il n'y a aucun Dieu sauf Allah, que l'on retrouve également sur le drapeau de l'État islamique. Obama a clairement admis avoir étudié le Coran et identifié son école comme étant une école musulmane dans son autobiographie Dreams from My Father, Les rêves de mon père, à la page 154. Il avoue aussi que son grand-père était musulman à la page 104. Dans son livre L'audace de l'espoir, Obama cite qu'il serait du côté des musulmans advenant un changement politique dans une direction lamentable. Page 261. Voici une photo qui a fait surface juste après son élection de son éducation musulmane dans une école islamique indonésienne, le pays ayant le plus de croyants à Allah dans le monde. On peut voir ici son demi-frère Malik Obama tenant une photo de son frère à ses côtés. Une autre au mariage de Barack Obama, à la Maison-Blanche. Malik Obama est photographié en 2010 à un événement public portant une coiffe traditionnelle des paysans arabes, palestiniens, assyriens, kurdes et bédouins. Cette coiffe contient 2 slogans anti-israéliens du groupe terroriste de Hamas. L'un des 2 disant « Jérusalem est à nous, nous arrivons ». Dans une entrevue pour ABC, communément appelé ABC, en septembre 2008, à ce moment comme sénateur, Obama semble avoir glissé tout naturellement sa vraie croyance à son intervieweur.
You are absolutely right that John McCain has not talked about my Muslim faith, and you're absolutely right that that has not come my Christian faith.
La première entrevue d'Obama en tant que président des États-Unis a été accordée à la chaîne de télévision Al Arabiya TV, qui est une chaîne d'information saoudienne. Le président des États-Unis, Barack Obama, est allé au Caire, en Égypte, le 4 juin 2009 pour livrer un message au monde musulman. Obama se comporte comme un futur chef mondial avec ses propos de globalisation et est un excellent orateur. Daniel 11:21, mais il viendra tranquillement et s'emparera du royaume par des flatteries.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Thank you. Shukran. Thank you very much. I'm grateful for your hospitality and the hospitality of the people of Egypt. And I'm also proud to carry with me the goodwill of the American people and a greeting of peace from Muslim communities in my country. Assalamu alaikum. As the Holy Quran tells us, be conscious of God and speak always the truth. I'm a Christian, but my father came from a Kenyan family that includes generations of Muslims. As a boy, I spent several years in Indonesia, and heard the call of the azan at the break of dawn and at the fall of dusk. As a young man, I worked in Chicago communities where many found dignity and peace in their Muslim faith. As a student of history, I also know civilization's debt to Islam. It was innovation in Muslim communities that developed the order of algebra, our magnetic compass and tools of navigation, our mastery of pens and printing, our understanding of how disease spreads and how it can be healed. Islamic culture has given us majestic arches and soaring spires, timeless poetry and cherished music, elegant calligraphy, and places of peaceful contemplation. And throughout history, Islam has demonstrated through words and deeds the possibilities of religious tolerance and racial equality. I also know that Islam has always been a part of America's story. The first nation to recognize my country was Morocco. And since our founding, American Muslims have enriched the United States. They have fought in our wars, they have served in our government, they have stood for civil rights, they have started businesses, they have taught at our universities, they've excelled in our sports arenas, they've won Nobel Prizes, built our tallest building, and lit the Olympic torch. And when the first Muslim American was recently elected to Congress, he took the oath to defend our Constitution using the same Holy Quran that one of our founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, kept in his personal library. So I have known Islam on 3 continents before coming to the region where it was first revealed. That experience guides my conviction that partnership between America and Islam must be based on what Islam is, not what it isn't. And I consider it part of my responsibility as President of the United States to fight against negative stereotypes of Islam wherever they appear. But my personal story is not so unique. The dream of opportunity for all people has not come true for everyone in America, but its promise exists for all who come to our shores. And that includes nearly 7 million American Muslims in our country today, who, by the way, enjoy incomes and educational levels that are higher than the American average. Moreover, freedom in America is indivisible from the freedom to practice one's religion. That is why there is a mosque in every state in our union and over 1,200 mosques within our borders. That's why the United States government has gone to court to protect the right of women and girls to wear the hijab and to punish those who would deny it. So let there be no doubt. Let there be no doubt. Islam is a part of America. And I believe that America holds within her the truth that regardless of race, religion, or station in life, all of us share common aspirations. To live in peace and security, to get an education and to work with dignity, to love our families, our communities, and our God. These things we share. This is the hope of all humanity. Of course, recognizing our common humanity is only the beginning of our task. Words alone cannot meet the needs of our people. These needs will be met only if we act boldly in the years ahead. And if we understand that the challenges we face are shared, and our failure to meet them will hurt us all. For we have learned from recent experience that when a financial system weakens in one country, prosperity is hurt everywhere. When a new flu infects one human being, all are at risk. When one nation pursues a nuclear weapon, the risk of nuclear attack rises for all nations. When violent extremists operate in one stretch of mountains, people are endangered across an ocean. When innocents in Bosnia and Darfur are slaughtered, that is a stain on our collective conscience. In Ankara, I made clear that America is not and never will be at war with Islam. The Holy Quran teaches that whoever kills an innocent it is as if he has killed all mankind. And the Holy Quran also says, whoever saves a person, it is as if he has saved all mankind. The enduring faith of over 1 billion people is so much bigger than the narrow hatred of a few. Islam is not part of the problem in combating violent extremism. It is an important part of promoting peace. Strong bonds with Israel are well known. This bond is unbreakable. On the other hand, it is also undeniable that the Palestinian people, Muslims and Christians, has suffered in pursuit of a homeland. For more than 60 years, they've endured the pain of dislocation. Many wait in refugee camps in the West Bank, Gaza, and neighboring lands for a life of peace and security that they have never been able to lead. They endure the daily humiliations, large and small, that come with occupation. So let there be no doubt, the situation for the Palestinian people is intolerable, and America will not turn our backs on the legitimate Palestinian aspiration for dignity, opportunity, and a state of their own. The only resolution is for the aspirations of both sides to be met through two states where Israelis and Palestinians each live in peace and security. That is in Israel's interest, Palestine's interest, America's interest, and the world's interest. And that is why I intend to personally pursue this outcome with all the patience and dedication that the task requires. The United States does not accept the legitimacy of continued Israeli settlements. This construction violates previous agreements and undermines efforts to achieve peace. It is time for these settlements to stop. And Israel must also live up to its obligation to ensure that Palestinians can live and work and develop their society. When the Holy Land of the three great faiths is the place of peace that God intended it to be. When Jerusalem is a secure and lasting home for Jews and Christians and Muslims, and a place for all of the children of Abraham to mingle peacefully together, as in the story of Israel. As in the story of Israel, when Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad peace be upon them, joined in prayer. Islam has a proud tradition of tolerance. I saw it firsthand as a child in Indonesia, where devout Christians worshiped freely in an overwhelmingly Muslim country. That is the spirit we need today. People in every country should be free to choose and live their faith based upon the persuasion of the mind and the heart and the soul. All of us share this world for but a brief moment in time. The question is whether we spend that time focused on what pushes us apart, or whether we commit ourselves to an effort, a sustained effort, to find common ground. We have the power to make the world we seek, but only if we have the courage to make a new beginning, keeping in mind what has been written. The Holy Quran tells us, O mankind, we have created you, male and a female, and we have made you into nations and tribes, so that you may know one another. The Talmud tells us the whole of the Torah is for the purpose of promoting peace. The Holy Bible tells us, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. The people of the world can live together in peace. We know that is God's vision. Now that must be our work here on earth. Thank you, and may God's peace be upon you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Voici maintenant une vidéo et la lecture d'un article publié le 3 mars 2015. Le centre de la communauté américaine de la Turquie est présentement sous construction en Laham, Maryland. Le projet de 90 millions sera une place de rassemblement culturel pour la communauté musulmane. Le projet consiste de 5 bâtiments principaux, un stationnement souterrain, et un champ géothermique de captage de 15 hectares de site. Les 5 bâtiments, chacun conçu avec un style unique, consistant en une mosquée architecturale d'Ottoman du XVIe siècle, pouvant contenir 760 personnes, un bâtiment de 2 étages de 20 000 pieds carrés, un bâtiment de loisirs de 10 000 pieds carrés, un bain turc traditionnel de plus de 43 000 pieds carrés, un centre sportif avec une piscine intérieure et une maison d'invités de 18 500 pieds carrés. La majorité du campus est placée sur un stationnement souterrain de près de 160 000 pieds carrés, donnant accès à tous les bâtiments principaux qui sont encadrés avec déploiement complexe d'éléments en béton renforcé, incluant des arches de 40 pieds de large, des minarets de 210 pieds de haut et une conception centrale à dôme massif de 80 verges cubiques. Cet emplacement ne sera pas mis à terre facilement en temps de guerre. La Turquie a aidé au financement du projet. Le président Erdogan a visité la mosquée lorsqu'il était aux États-Unis au mois de mai 2013. Ce même président a cité un poème lors de sa visite qui se lit comme suit. Les minarets sont nos baïonnettes, les dômes sont nos casques, les mosquées sont nos baraques, les croyants sont des soldats. Cette sainte armée garde ma religion. Tout-puissant, notre voyage est notre destinée, le martyre est la fin. Il a déjà dit que le terme islam modéré est laid et inoffensif. Il n'y a pas d'islam modéré, islam est l'islam. Pour conclure, en 2009, la Maison-Blanche a demandé à l'Université de Georgetown de couvrir un monogramme symbolisant le nom de Jésus dans le hall qu'Obama a donné un discours sur l'économie. Les lettres IHS sur le monogramme triangulaire ont été couvertes par un contreplaqué peinturé noir. L'interprétation donnée à ces 3 lettres est « Jésus, notre Sauveur ». Le président Obama a visité officiellement le 3 février 2016 pour la première fois une mosquée aux États-Unis. Cette mosquée, située à Baltimore, a pour nom la Société islamique de Baltimore. En 2010, elle avait été placée sous surveillance par le Bureau fédéral d'investigation, communément appelé le FBI, suivant l'arrestation de l'un de ses membres. Ce membre était l'ancien chef des Frères musulmans. Il avait planifié de bombarder un centre de recrutement pour l'armée à Cantonsville, dans l'État de Baltimore, où se trouve la mosquée. Voici une photo d'Obama se tenant devant une vitrine de la mosquée, ayant le mot Allah écrit 99 fois en calligraphie arabique. Le personnel de la Maison-Blanche donnait même des Corans pour l'événement. Obama a grandi dans la foi musulmane, malgré qu'il ait déjà affirmé qu'il est devenu chrétien. Rien de ce qu'il dit ou fait est en ligne avec la profession de foi en Jésus-Christ.
Today is an incredible day, and you can feel the energy everywhere that you go. You know, in so many ways, every day is a new day and a new chance. A new chance to be our best, to serve our highest purpose. Yeah. So I'm gonna need your help tonight, you know, because I'm up here all by myself. I just wanted it to be me and you. So help me celebrate this most monumentous day. Yeah. I'll tell you what to do. I need you to say, eh, 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 eh. Eh, 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 eh. Eh, 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 eh. Eh, 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 eh. Party people say, it's a new day, it's a new day. The weather's getting ready, everybody ready, yeah. For a new day, for a new day. Celebrate and say, eh, 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 eh. Eh, 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 eh. Celebrate and say, eh, 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 eh. Celebrate and say, eh, 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 eh. Yeah, because he's president and he's on fire, hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. He's living in a world and it's on fire, filled with catastrophe, but he knows he can fly away. Oh, he's got 4 feet on the ground and he's burning it down. Oh, got his head in the clouds and he's not backing down. Oh, Watch him as he's lighting up the night. Everybody knows that Michelle is his girl. Together they run the world. And we gon' let it burn, baby, burn, baby. Oh, Obama's on fire. Oh, Obama's on fire. He's walking on fire. Oh, Obama's on fire. Whoa, whoa.